What about the connector? And that's it. That connector is for us, for industry professionals. It's forever and ever. What we talked about. It just serves a functional purpose. This I have on many occasions. I have said it all. Or have you mentioned it to everyone? Connector, it's just a manifestation. What it is ultimately about is its functional purpose. The purpose of this function is to connect. So the connector from its structure. It's forever and ever. It has only a few main structures. The first, conductor. To achieve the purpose of connection, we call it connectors or conductor. There are also some called terminals. The English name is terminal or contact these things. That's the most critical part of it. Functionally speaking, connected, in the process of connecting. Because it's connected by electricity, so during the electrical connection process, there will be safety requirements. There are requirements for this and this protection. And that would create some of the resulting insulators. Insulators produced for electrical safety. That's what we're talking about. This housing, or something like that. What else? As a mechanical structure, mechanical components as a whole, it has to go through a fixed operation or installation method to fulfill its functional purpose. So it must have an installed protective part, called the protective part. What about this protective part? Most likely it is the shell we are talking about now. It has a metal shell. There is also a plastic shell. Various shells. Of course, from this. And these pieces create some structural requirements. There will be some fasteners. Okay. With seal. Wait. In order to achieve various functions. Other pieces produced. We collectively refer to these things as accessories. Inside the whole connector, we are all collectively referred to as attachments. It does not implement the main function, but it's essential. Okay, here's one of the connectors. It's standard architecture. What about in the app? We don't usually pay attention to saying, what structures do you have for connectors? But what about this thing? Only for our users, or our maker. They will go from the actual application situation. Think about it in terms of safety and reliability. What about when applying? We usually go to mention some standard parameters. Or about. What about? Some things about connector performance indicators. We as practitioners of connectors, or the connector manufacturer, and the end point of our connector, there will be some different understandings, more or less, or have different requirements, or a different perception.